Are you wanting to put the beach and park tickets in these little pamphlets?
Sometimes I do that.
Where are the pamphlets?
I don't know. I don't know. They may be in my drawer. I don't know where they're at. Morning, everybody.
Spin it harder, honey. Spin it harder.
The wheel caught her head and knocked her
Got my
headset
glasses off. It would be
her
hard.
headphones.
It says we're live, but I'm not seeing it live. Morning, Philip. Philip sees it live somewhere. There it is. Just took it a minute to pop up. It's still not showing me live. Weird. There it is. Group. Morning, Glenn. Morning, Philip. I promise Holly's here somewhere. There, I'm showing up live. Facebook's being weird today. YouTube's working. I think Facebook's working now. There's Holly.
Who's being weird?
Facebook. It's always being weird, though. Honestly. Finally, Friday. It's a hard 4-day work week for us. Morning, Hollis. Oh no, prayers for your wife. She's in the ICU.
I thought he said she was doing better.
Huh?
I thought he said she was doing a little better.
She said she was in the ICU. Happy Friday morning to you, everybody. Welcome in to the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Finally, Friday edition. Glad to have you with us on your way into work, on your way home from work for you night shift warriors. Glad to have you with us. Thank you for choosing Thunder Radio, WMSR, for your morning source of entertainment. We'll do the best we can. Josh and Holly with you. We got a busy show. It's Friday. That means Florida Man Friday coming at you in just a little while. We've got Stupid Silly Stat, Name That Tune, or Name That Movie, one of them, whatever Holly's done. Birthdays later on in the show. The Friday Mix will fire up somewhere around 7:30 or so. So lots of fun throughout the next 2 hours, 6:30 until 8:30. Show brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle, and there's many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great. He has now moved into his new office, or his new location, across from Unity Medical Center in the plaza there, 482 Interstate Drive. He can help out with M-Sculpt Neo. We're going to be spending the weekend at the lake, and it's like, you get out there, you're on the boat, you're at the lake, and you're looking at your body, and you're like, I just need a little work. There's 2 ways to do that. You can operate a jackhammer for 8 hours a day and chisel your body, or you can just get the M-Sculpt Neo treatment done. I recommend that direction. I'll talk more about the jackhammer in a little while. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. M-Sculpt Neo is an in-office treatment. You can have it done on your lunch break. That's DRVAN Winkle.com. All right, it is currently, it's another chilly start out there. 54 degrees this morning, but we'll warm up quickly. We're going to be in the low 80s today, mostly sunny skies. Again, Chamber of Commerce weather today, and enjoy, because the rain really moves in, unfortunately, late Saturday and into Sunday. That just stinks, but we'll enjoy the weather today. 82 and sunny, 64 overnight tonight, so nowhere near as cool to start tomorrow morning. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. They got some BOGOs going on this week. Buy one, get one half off at Wisteria Hill Boutique near downtown Manchester. They get all your trendy women's clothing just in time for the summer. 205 South Woodland Street, and on Facebook, Wisteria Hill Boutique. All right. On that note, we need to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this here operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is by far the looks inside of this studio. She is the Chamber of Commerce president-elect. She is Holly. Good morning to you, Holly.
Good morning.
Good to have you with me.
It's Friday.
Friday. Finally, isn't it? Finally. It's a 4-day work week. You want me out. Oh,
Got
yes.
the same song,
Sing it, Holly. Sing it, Holly.
that old time rock and roll.
You may get us in trouble for copyright. You sound just like Seeger. They may think Seeger's singing that.
I love Seeger.
I like Bob Seeger. I used to wear Holly out with Seeger, and she was like, oh, Seeger.
I don't
Now-
think I've ever said that about
Now it's
Seeger.
Wallen. You look sporty today
I am athletic.
with your camouflage shirt and your...
I've got oil on my hands. Jackhammer oil.
We had to operate a jackhammer yesterday, y'all, and my body will never recover. Ever. I changed. I aged 15 years yesterday in about an hour. Just wore me out. We'll talk about that later on. It's not the same kind of jackhammer I'm used to operating, you know? Just saying. I was like, I can handle this. I can handle a jackhammer. I cannot. Kudos to Holly for being able to handle that all the time. I don't even know. Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester community, y'all. We got a lot of things going on. Big announcement for you this morning. I got an email late yesterday from Front Gate Tickets and Bonnaroo, and they want to extend. They have allocated more local Bonnaroo tickets. They said, "Hey, look, we want to do more local tickets." I didn't ask no questions. I just said, "All right, here we go." So we've got more tickets for sale through the Thunder Radio studios. Actually, you don't come here to do them. Go to thunder1320.com/Bonnaroo. That's thunder1320.com/Bonnaroo. Or if you are a Facebook savvy person, facebook.com, search for Thunder Radio. And I've got it pinned to the top of the page. You can see how to get your tickets. But move quickly. We have a limited supply. And we had a lot of people who were late getting theirs before. They were like, hey, we want tickets, but they waited till after our deadline had passed, and we couldn't give them one. So if you know somebody who wanted them and they couldn't get them, we got them for sale right now. Bonnaroo's coming up soon. It's thunder1320.com/Bonnaroo. We got some local discounts. All right, we are 1 day away from the Cars and Coffee Cruise-In. That's tomorrow at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza, 9 to 12. Go hang out. Tiffany will be up there playing some jams, and I think we're giving away some tickets to Lake Winnie tomorrow. You can win those tickets tomorrow. You can register. So swing on by. That's from 9 to 12 at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza with Custom Auto and Rod Shop, Cars and Coffee. There'll be over 100 cars and trucks out there, maybe 125, 130 cars. Hopefully the weather holds out in the morning for them. Also, see, tonight, I forgot about this one. Tonight, big basketball auction. I hate I'm going to miss it. I go to this every year. This is one of the biggest fundraisers of the year for Lady Raider basketball. They just put on a heck of a show for us this past season. Got all the way to the Final Four. It takes a lot of money to operate that thing. So they are having their big auction tonight. You can get in at the door. It's 12 o'clock. Dinner and auction starts. And I don't think tickets are very expensive, like $15, $20 or something to get your dinner and get into the auction. They have some really good items. Like I know they got one of those, what's that name of that speaker? They got it from Owens. It's one of those real rugged.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a $400 speaker that you can take to the beach, and it floats in the water if you go kayaking. Like, it's awesome. They got one of those. They got tons of baskets and really good auction items. That's tonight at 7. If you're not doing anything, you're going to get dinner with that. Prater's going to cook you up something nice. So get on by and see them. Tomorrow is their golf tournament. I think they're full or very close to full, but you can check 728-8989. They tee off at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So if you're like, hey, I want to play in the golf tournament and go to the auction, call and get your team registered, $500, and that includes your tickets to the auction tonight.
Is that called a turtle box?
A turtle box, yeah, that's it. The turtle box speaker. Good job, Holly.
Well, I just went to Owen's Instagram.
Owens is great. They're on the square. All right. So that's the basketball tournament. We are 13 days away from Bonnaroo, as mentioned, and we are 34 days away from July the 4th. So that's just some of the things coming up. But most importantly, tonight, auction tomorrow, Cars and Coffee Cruise In, and golf tournament tomorrow.
I have stuff.
I was about to ask, Holly, go ahead.
Okay, so the Hands-On Science Center, they are going to be doing 9 weeks of week-long camps.
Get your kids out of the house.
Yeah, so you can take them over there, drop them off.
That right there is what I like to hear.
Listen, before and after care is also available, allowing you to drop your child off as early as 7:30 and picking them up as late as 5:30.
So I think if I were a parent with a kid, what's the age range here?
Let's see. The age range is from 6 to 16.
Wow. Okay, so even if I didn't need the aftercare or the before care, I would take my kid up there and drop him off at 7:30 anyway, and just leave him there all day.
Okay, wait. Basic camp is ages 6 through 13.
Okay.
Advanced camp is ages 8 through 16.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let me tell you. So each week they have a different theme.
Oh,
So you
cool.
can just say, "Hey, my kid's really into animals." Well, you can send them on the June 10th week. That's their amazing animals theme.
Or somewhere they can find that full schedule. Is there like a website or a Facebook page or something?
Yeah, you can visit HOSE.org. That's stands
Hands-On
for
Science Center.
Yeah, hands-on. HOSE. Nope, C. Sorry. HOSC.org.
HOSC, handsonsciencecenter.org. Do it.
Also, the Rotary Club is having a car show. That's going to be June 22nd at Rotary Park.
Is that on our calendar, the community calendar?
Not yet.
Okay.
It will be today because I have to
Update
switch
the
it
calendar.
up. Yeah.
All right. Andy, we were talking earlier about jackhammers, and I think we were talking about it some during the song, the opening song. So radio people may have missed it. He's asking where I got my jackhammer, if I got it from Watson's, but no, I did not. I got that from Tennessee Contractor Equipment Rental, the official rental provider of the Thunder Radio morning show. So we have the equipment we have rented from Tennessee Contractor Equipment Rental. We've had skid steer with claws on it.
That was my favorite,
skid
honestly.
steer with forklift forks on it. Another random skid steer with a bucket. We've had a big excavator. We've had a mini excavator.
Mini X.
We've had jackhammers, tamps, pumps for water. And I think maybe that's it.
If you've got those projects around your home that feel too big, you don't really want to pay some. You would really like to take care of your own stuff and handle those projects. Tennessee Contractors, say it.
No, you're doing this commercial.
I know. I do this with TWMA.
It's Tennessee Contractor Equipment Rental, and they do a really good job. They're open to the public. They can make your man handy. I'm just here to tell you, even if you don't have a handyman, they can do it.
Josh yesterday was operating a jackhammer, something
I
I never thought that I would ever see that.
A couple things about that. I was not operating a jackhammer. That jackhammer operated me. And my body will never recover. I had to go through 8 inches of concrete because somebody made a boo-boo.
We're going to talk a little bit about it. Don't give too much away.
And I'm hurting today. I'm hurting a lot. My weekend is ruined. So anyway, that's where we got that jackhammer. We'll talk more about it, I guess.
A tamp? I wouldn't even know. I would be like, what even is a tamp? Where do I get a tamp? Now you know. What?
Nothing. I'm just letting you go. I like the energy you're bringing
Stop.
this morning. I do. I like the
Stop
energy
it.
you're bringing this morning. Holly did some work on the pool yesterday for the first time. First
For
time
the first time?
First time I've really seen her out there doing much, so it's good. I'm just look at her face. No, she did a lot of work yesterday. She was screwing.
That's not the first time.
She was screwing some coping down.
I was scraping walls and
Scraping walls. She was very busy.
I was running pipe.
She did help us run some pipe.
So out of my face with
Holly
that.
handled that pipe really good. You did. You did a good job.
Well, it was easy because it was the flexible. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a big hose pipe. It wasn't like we were having to glue PVC pipe together. Is that what it is? PVC pipe?
Yeah. We
didn't have that.
We did not. No, the flex pipe is very beneficial, but yeah, the jackhammer was not fun. I did get it done, so we're going to talk more about that in a little bit. Anything else here?
Mm-mm.
All right. Plenty of ways to watch or listen to the show. If you're new to the morning show, thanks for hanging out with us. You can watch the show over on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile cameras. They're up and going this morning. You can also listen to us anywhere in our terrestrial range. AM 1320, that's the OG. That's the original signal there. 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM. If you're over towards Tullahoma or Winchester, you can get our 106.7 FM over there. Worldwide on the Manchester Go app and at thunder1320.com. All right, weather. So 82 today, sunny skies, Chamber of Commerce weather today. It's very beautiful. Rain comes in tomorrow, 50% chance of rain. Could see a thunderstorm or two tomorrow. High of around 78 to 80. So kind of an okay day. 63 tomorrow night, and heavy rain moves in. 80% chance of rain Saturday night. 60% chance of rain on Sunday. High of 79. And then we look at about a 30 to 50% chance of rain Monday and Tuesday in the mid-80s. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. This is the time of year where the pests try their best to take over your home. Do not let them do that. Patent Pest Control is here to help. 931-247-0781. There's no contract obligations. Call Tyler Patton today. 931-247-0781.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting
Any better as what if I told you how
I like it when I start saying something that Holly doesn't want me to do. She starts shaking her head violently, like she's not on camera. Like people aren't watching her do that. She's like,
Can't help it.
I'm like, people can see you do that. Why don't you just trust that I'm not going to go somewhere I shouldn't go? We've been doing it for 5 years. I've not got us killed yet. We ain't got canceled yet. Warren County tried to cancel us. Didn't work.
Last night, I was watching TikTok, and I heard Jason Kelsey say, there's nothing good about Dallas, Texas. Nothing, because his brother had went there for like a hockey game and a basketball game or something, and he was like, man, that's a great city. And Jason Kelsey was like, there is nothing good about Dallas. And I was like, you can't say that.
You're going to get canceled. Now that jackhammer, my hands, it was a jackhammer, and then I was digging around in that concrete. It was not good. Facebook's being weird today. Like it shows us live, but then when you go to our page, it doesn't show us live. And
Let me look for mine.
But then sometimes I'll see it pop up just in my feed. But like for my personal page, it's not showing the live video feed.
I see it.
For whatever reason, I don't. Well, it was just from your personal page, or are you logged in to
I'm
Thunder's?
on my personal page.
And you go to our page and you see the video. Good. For whatever reason on mine, it's not showing. Facebook has its days, y'all, where it's just weird. Good, Glenn. I'm glad you don't have any problems. That's right. Kelsey is weird. He's Mr. Pfizer. And that's what Aaron Rodgers called him. That was Travis.
Travis. I'm talking about the other
She's
one.
talking about Jason.
Yeah, Mr. Pfizer.
Mr. Pfizer.
The other one may have the same views. I don't know.
I just love how Aaron Rodgers just doesn't care. And the least surprising news ever, Donald Trump was convicted yesterday on 34 counts. Anybody shocked by this?
Wasn't there a Twitter poll after you were telling me about a Twitter poll?
Oh yeah, it was like, are you more or less likely to vote for Donald Trump now? And it was like they were at that point there were like 12,000 votes casted, and it was like 94% yes. His website crashed from donations. He's not stupid. He's gonna play it right,
This is crazy times we're living in.
isn't it? I'm with Dr. Carmine. This may be a landslide. Could be the best thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Biden campaign's a little nervous. I think they realized they may have messed up. Oh, but they didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm sorry. I forgot they weren't involved. That's misleading, according to CNN. That's a baseless claim.
Show with Josh and Holly.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to talk politics and Donald Trump for the next hour and a half, and I cannot wait. Holly, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Donald Trump's going to win in November. It's going to be awesome. What a fun summer it's going to be. Isn't it? Like, there's going to be a lot to follow with all that.
I think we should have a debate party. How people have like Super Bowl parties and they have a lot of food.
I wouldn't be shocked to see Biden back out now. I'm not going to be in the same room as a convicted felon. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see them use that as a way to get out.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, there's a lot of curiosity as to how
What happens now?
What happens now? Well, sentencing is July the 11th, which is like 3 or 4 days before the Republican National Convention. What a coinkydink.
Mm.
Just right, I'm telling you. But no, it's not political. All right, we're not going to talk politics.
Oh, I don't care.
No, it's fine. We're going to talk jackhammers. So is that what we were doing here?
Yeah, so we are still working on the pool. We got a little progress done yesterday.
We're going to be working on that pool forever. So we'll wrap up that pool by the time Donald Trump's done with his appeals. It's not going to get done anytime soon. But our pool boy made a bit of a mistake, and we accidentally put some concrete in an area
that didn't need it.
It needed it, but there was supposed to be a pipe through there.
Right.
Before the concrete was poured, it wasn't. So for whatever reason, they made this mistake. So then I have to come through and jackhammer through 8 inches of concrete, which I'm pretty sure they overpoured because I think that was about 10 inches of concrete. And I've never operated a jackhammer before. And I was like, I don't know how well I'm going to do with that. So Tennessee Contractor Equipment Rental, shout out. That's where we got our jackhammer. And, they just throw it in the back of the truck for me there. And they're like, oh, yeah. Just plug it up, push down on the handles.
They just gave it to him.
Yeah, they just gave it to me. And I was like, oh, I'm sure I could figure it out.
He didn't have no type of
training or nothing.
Yeah.
Well, they'll send you home with a skid steer with no training either. I can do all kind of damage with that. So you can get anything you need up there. They're great. 324 Ragsdale Road in Manchester. But anyway, I get home with this jackhammer, and I get on the phone with the guy who runs the place, and he was like, just make sure you push down on the handles and then pull the trigger. I was like, all right. And I got started. I got started. There was 3 different bits to use, and I didn't know which one to use. I was like, I don't know which one of these is the best one to try to use because I need to make a pretty big hole. I was going to have to put 1.5 inch flex pipe through there, and so it needs to be bigger than that, obviously. And it's not like you see on the TV shows. You don't just go straight down and back up. At least that's not how I was doing it. I kept getting the drill bits stuck, or I guess they're not drill bits.
They're
jackhammer bits, the hammer bits. I kept getting the bits stuck. I got them stuck. So I get down through there and I get the thing stuck. I could not get it back out.
It come with 3, so he got 1 stuck.
Yeah.
He said, "What am I going to do now?" And I was like, "Well, just remove the jackhammer from the bit, and we'll put another bit on it."
I did not say that. I was not. I knew that's what we needed to do. No, I never said that. I knew that was the problem. The next step here.
You did not, but whatever. Obviously, you need this one for your ego, so you go right ahead and take it. Anyway, we put the second bit on there to try and get the first bit unstuck. That thing, it wasn't wiggling at all. It was way
it
down.
was down in there.
So he comes in with the second one and finally breaks it loose, and we can and enough where he can pull the first one out.
Yes.
So he puts the first one back on there because he likes it. It's a little bigger.
Yeah, I felt like it was making good progress.
So he was doing better the second time.
Yeah, I learned a little bit from what had happened wrong. So I was.
But he got greedy. He got a little greedy. He was getting tired. His back was hurting. So I think he tried to
go faster than I was supposed to go.
Yeah.
Got stuck again.
So we get the second one.
Get to drilling.
It gets stuck.
And it gets stuck.
There's two
of them stuck. I got one left. And I'm like, what am I going to do if I get this third one stuck? I don't know what I'm going to do. So I get the third bit and I get to hammering down in there and around it and try to, and you cannot get this out. Like I've got it to where I can see the whole bit, but it still will not come out. Like it's wedged in there good. So I finally got it all out. I was like, all right, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to do this again. And then I get to going. And sure enough,
stuck.
Got it stuck again. I got those two out finally. And then I got stuck again. What happened is I finally broke through the concrete and I hit the dirt. And when I did, I went from going very little distances to dropping that thing 5 inches like that.
Yeah.
And it got stuck again, and I couldn't get it out. So here I am.
And
now I've got to bust more concrete outside of where I needed to really
you couldn't get the
to
jackhammer
get down in there and pull that back out. It was a much longer process than it probably needed to be. And then getting down there and trying to dig the concrete out,
those rocks, and
has ruined my hands. I have soft hands. I have lady hands. I do not have outside work with your hands kind of hands. I feel like I took Tough Skin and sprayed it on my hands. And that's just what my hands feel like this morning.
Tough Skin. Oh, okay.
You use it for like strawberries and stuff. You never use Tough Skin?
What is it?
It's called Tough Skin. You use like a liquid Band-Aid. Kind of like baseball players used to use it. You get like a strawberry on your leg where you slide, you use Tough Skin, you spray on there and it kind of, it doesn't do any good.
Oh, you're like liquid skin, like
yeah,
like a Band-Aid.
That's what I just said.
I
thought like a liquid Band-Aid.
I thought you meant you sprayed it on your hands, so when you pick strawberries, it made.
Oh, you were in a completely different conversation. I said when you get a strawberry, like on your leg.
When you get strawberries, yeah, I thought you meant.
Who picks strawberries?
People pick Where do you think they come from?
Do you think I grew up on a strawberry farm? Where do you think I would have got that?
People pick those, honey.
Yeah, I know, but when would I be picking strawberries? Like I grew up in the strawberry lands and picked strawberries, and I had to have the right stuff on my hands to do it.
Has gardens and stuff. I don't know what you've done as a child. I've picked berries before.
Yeah, not to the level that I would need anything on my hands.
Look, I didn't know if that was the thing. I thought maybe like the thorns and the spiky leaves, you put you spray Tough Hands on it. And it's like when you put Elmer's glue on your hand as a kid and it gives you just kind of that extra layer.
Well, that's what my hand feels like now. Like somebody put a bunch of glue and Tough Skin on my hands.
Can we talk about your feet for a minute? Because I just got to thinking about the other day when we were talking about how soft your feet are. And after that, I don't think I've paid much attention to it until we brought it up. But you don't put lotion on your feet. You don't do anything to your feet.
No.
How are they so soft? How are you?
One of my few awesome qualities, I guess. I'm losing my hair.
Josh's heel is like a peach. Just no cracks or.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's not like I'm not on my feet. I run and work out and stuff.
The back of my heels looks like a walnut hole or something. Just very coarse.
I have good feet. Maybe we should be selling pictures of my feet.
Probably.
Maybe we can make some pictures on that. Danny says, Holly is so impressed with Josh being a manly man this morning.
I am.
You got to see her over there video me with that jackhammer.
What's funny is when he was using the jackhammer, his jowls were bouncing, like everything, like his face and lips were bouncing, And so I videoed in slow mo so I could
Oh, good. I'm glad we have that
Yeah.
forever.
so I could slow mo watch his jowls bounce.
I'm glad you have that. I should have let you. You never even squeezed the trigger on that thing one time.
I did on accident.
Yeah, but not an
But
accident.
I'm
I
gonna-
should have made you work
I
it for a
couldn't
minute.
even have picked it up. That was the heaviest thing. Josh was picking it up and turning it over, changing the bits out, picking it up, sticking it down in the little ditch or whatever. And I did good to keep it just balanced upright. He said, "Hey, pick it up and bring it over to me," I could. There's no way. I'd have had to wrap my arms around the body of it and like picked it up like that. I wouldn't have been able to pick it up by the handles. I would have had to use my core,
Your core.
and not my arms.
I feel like you are overly weak, though,
No.
in terms of muscle strength. Like she hits like a dude, but then when she goes to pick something up or something, or is required to use her muscles, she doesn't have any. I'm like,
What are you talking about?
Yeah, see that's what I'm talking about.
Look at that right there. You like how Mama treats you?
Christy wants to know if my body is still shaking. No, it's not. It's still shaking. I was concerned it was going to be more violent when it came to
Hitting
the
the
shaking.
rock?
Yeah, and the shaking, I thought it was going to like rattle my teeth out of my head or something.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I was
beforehand.
concerned about that. But the shaking wasn't so bad as much as it was just the working. That the machine is heavy, and to get it in and out of the hole, then you gotta pull it out of the hole, go down there, dig the concrete out, that you busted up because it just falls down in that hole, and I can't see where that part was probably worse
That's a little tedious.
than the shaking. Now I think that's why my hands are so rough this morning, is working in the concrete. I didn't have any gloves on.
Well, what I did was I screwed down the coping.
She did.
So
She screwed
every
down
10
pool coping
inches,
yesterday.
And
Ask her how she measured 10 inches.
if you look, if the tip of your spread your thumb and your pinky out, and the tip that's about 10 inches from your pinky tip to your thumb tip.
Yeah, that's 10. Solid.
I don't know. That's how I did it.
That's not 10, but yeah,
That ain't 10.
not even close.
Like a surfer dude sign.
That's not 10 inches. Somebody go find a measuring tape. You probably
Anyway,
used a whole lot of screws.
Well, to better hold down the coping.
That
I would-
coping's not going anywhere.
I-
That pool may fall down, but that coping is not going anywhere.
Anyway, so to do that, I had to drill in these screws through the coping into the wall. And how many screws would you think that I did?
Well, I probably should have only done 100, but I guess you did about 200 with your measurements.
My finger was so sore
trigger finger.
afterwards. I was having, your trigger finger, by the end of it, I was having to use my middle finger to pull that trigger because my...
Yeah, Christy said that's probably 5 or 6 inches there that you just...
No, that ain't...
Yes, it is. Somebody find a
Somebody's
measuring
been
tape.
lying to me.
Yes, they have. See, Glenn coming in solid. That's roughly about 7. That's right.
I'm trying to think if we got a ruler. or
There's
tape.
a measuring
There's
tape
gotta
here
be
somewhere.
something here.
Amy said we are doing a measuring activity at summer school on Tuesday if Holly wants to join in. There is a measuring tape here. We're going to get it during the break.
Did you know that your thumb and your pinky, this little, is the same as your forearm, like the elbow bend to your wrist? So that I could have just put my arm up there and measured it that way.
You could have.
You're somewhere else reading stuff. You're not paying no attention. to
I'm
me.
reading the
If
comments.
the show is bad, it's Josh's fault.
Anytime I have a hesitation to respond,
You respond to me now.
let's switch seats and you sit over here with all these comments scrolling through and see if you could focus here all the time. Because part of what makes the show good, I feel like is incorporating the comments from everybody. And sometimes those go better live than 5 minutes later, bringing them back up. Christy's measured here. My thumb to pinky is 6.5.
Oh,
So
yeah, I probably put too many.
I don't think yours is 10. I saw you doing it. I was like, she's putting too many, but I ain't saying nothing.
That's what the pool boy said.
He's a liar.
Well,
He lied to you.
well, then better too many than not enough. That coping ain't going nowhere.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. So if you got a jackhammer and you have urinary incontinence problems, that is going to be rough. You want to fix urinary incontinence before operating a jackhammer, before jumping on a trampoline, before going for a run, before sneezing. Dr. Van Winkle can help. M-Cella treatments. In-office treatment, no surgeries required, non-invasive. Have it done on your lunch break. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's DRVAN Winkle.com. drvanwinkle.com.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio,
your hometown radio station.
Everybody's left to go measure. Everybody's like, I'll be back. I'm going to get my measuring tape. We got one down there somewhere.
Down where?
I think there's one down there in
here?
Yeah. Check down there. See if you see one. I thought we had one anyway. We may not. We may not have one. Dana said exactly 7. Holly's got little hands. She must not have found one. She's still down there. She's down there in the transmitter room. You found one? No? Well, shoot. I thought I had one.
Probably do.
Dana says hers is 7. Exactly. I don't know. Somebody may have stole it. I can't find it. Holly's running around everywhere trying to find a man. It's not a big deal. I would go look because I think I have a general idea where one is, but she's looking in a spot where one won't be. So I'll have to sit here and wait on her to come back. You think they're digging through areas where there's no way there's a measuring tape. I'll be right back.
Where'd Josh go? He leave y'all here all by yourselves? That's irresponsible. How big is this? Isn't a sheet of paper like 8 inches? No, that's not 8. That's bigger than 8. How long is a sheet of paper?
8.5 by 10, probably.
10. So that's about 10.
8.5 by 10, yeah.
Y'all got little finger spreads though, because mine is, if this is 8.
I think that's about what it is. Thunder Radio.
Swap and shop.
8:30 until 8:45.
8:30 to 8:45. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Everybody wants to know what Swap Shop is.
Swap and shop.
Maybe by
You'll
11.
always be
What?
home sweet home to me. Good old swap and shop. Woo!
Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Here until 8:30 today. We'll have the weekend off. But you can catch replays of the show. If you miss us that much over the weekend, Apple and Spotify, if that's how you get your podcast, search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. click subscribe, and you can join our dozens of subscribers there and listen to the show anytime on however you get your podcasts. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, Josh. I appreciate you.
Holly was singing Swap and Chop to the cadence of Rocky Top during the break. And Hatfield over here on the camera said, boo the woo. Doesn't like it. Good old Rocky Top. Woo. Doesn't like the woo.
Why?
A lot of people don't like the woo. A lot of traditionalists. I used to not. And now it's kind of grown on me.
What?
Did you not understand the words I just said?
Well, I can't. That's one of the best parts to say. I just can't believe somebody wouldn't like the woo.
A lot of people don't like the woo.
I've never heard that.
Really?
I didn't know that people didn't like the woo.
Yeah.
Boo the woo. Okay. Well, yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard it put that way. But it's clever. I like the...
You didn't used to like it?
I didn't used to like the woo.
You wouldn't say the woo?
No, I still did it. I was just like, whatever.
Are you...
But now I like it.
Pick a side, man.
I said I used to not like it.
But I sang it anyway.
Yeah. It's in the song. I wasn't going to just refuse to say it. It's not like I'm just don't want to participate. I'm still going to participate in the song.
Huh.
Hattie said when the woo started, Tennessee football went in the crapper.
It's not always been in there?
I just said this. I said it wasn't always. That's why the traditionalists don't like it. It wasn't there. And then it got added in.
Yeah, but I guess I thought that, like, if you look back at the original, yeah, it doesn't have a woo, but
Yeah,
a
the
couple
Osborne brothers don't have any woos in there. Brothers Osborne.
Okay. Well,
I didn't hear Dolly Parton with any woos in hers either.
The woo is for us. We do the woo. Anyway, okay.
I would like to poll Tennessee fans at a game and walk up to them with a microphone and have them sing the other parts of the song. Like, sing me the verses. Like, I know y'all can sing the chorus, but sing me the verses. Just one of them.
You're that guy that chases women around with concert shirts on saying, can you name 3 songs that band sings?
Well, can you? Can you, though? Like, you got a Tennessee shirt on. All right, sing me a verse of Rocky Top. You don't have to sing it. Just say it. But I need you to say a verse of Rocky Top to me. And I don't think... I'd be willing to bet 50% would not be able to do one verse.
I think you're wrong.
I bet I am not. Especially anybody sub 40.
Let's do that at Bonnaroo. Let's walk around. Anybody we see with a Tennessee shirt on.
There's not going to be a lot of those out there, but sure.
Yes, there are. There are a lot of Tennessee shirts, and there are a lot of Braves shirts.
I do see a lot of people that say "Go Vols" because I don't. When I go to Bonnaroo, I don't dress up.
Josh will wear it like his Tennessee hat or
care.
something, and you'll walk by and someone will go Vols or go Braves. Yeah. So I'm gonna be like, hey, while I got you here.
Yeah, let's insult you. Come over here and see if you can do a verse. I want to go to Neyland and just walk around outside the stadium.
No, those people know.
They don't. No, they don't. If they did, you'd hear them singing that part. You don't hear anybody sing. It's, good old Rocky Top. Woo, Rocky Top, Tennessee. And they mumble through, and then they sing the next chorus line. Nobody sings it.
Who are you watching?
Everybody in the stadium.
Okay, well.
Tell everybody what's happening at Prater's. It's time to move on.
Why are you getting so angry? All right, Prater's.
I said 50%. That means 50% still know it. I just feel like it's probably.
I love it when you
go ask a bunch of Biden people what Trump did. I bet less than 50% can tell you. What'd he do? And I bet less than 50% of them can tell you what he did. Same Rocky Top people. I don't think they can sing the verses.
Oh, me.
Jessica said, who knew Rocky Top was so controversial?
I know. I didn't. I'm trying to find...
Kevin said, I'm afraid Josh may end up in the river. All right, Prater's got entertainment.
I can't find it.
Oh,
I think you sent it in a text.
I did. It was in a text message. But that's okay. They got entertainment on Saturday night. Open mic night with Charlie Davidson Saturday night at Prater's. That's always a good time. And then tonight they've got the Lady Raider basketball dinner and auction. You can get on down there. You don't have to participate in the auction if you don't want to, but go grab dinner. It starts at 7, and I think it's like $15 or $20 to get in the door there. That covers your dinner, and you get to be part of the auction as well. And if you see something you like, bid on it and support Lady Raider basketball. You might get you a bargain down there. That's at Prater's Barbecue, and they are still looking for help, day shift, night shift. Get on up there and see Julie. 620 Woodbury Highway. 620 Woodbury Highway in Manchester. Lunch today at 11. They got the $9.99 meat and twos, which you just cannot beat at Prater's Barbecue. All right, Holly, games here.
We're going to play Name That Tune. Josh,
Actually, we're going to play Sing That Tune. See if you can sing one verse of Rocky Top. Don't call and do that.
Josh is going to play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out the name of the song, call in, give us the exact right name and the artist, and you're going to win what, Josh?
Thunder Radio t-shirt.
Exact right name and the artist.
This is a pretty easy one here. 728-1320.
I'm trying to work on not slouching. So if you guys see me on camera, if you see me start to slouch, bring it to my attention.
728-1320. Name that tune. Win Thunder Radio swag and bragging rights. Morning show.
Take the money and run.
And who's
By
the
Steve Miller Band.
Got it. Take the money and run. It's the Steve Miller Band. Nailed it. That was quick. What's your name?
Grady.
You said Grady?
Grady.
Yes.
Grady. Thanks for playing, Grady. Come on up here and get you a Thunder Radio shirt. Wear it proud, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. The amount of Thunder Radio shirts that I see out in public
I
is
love it
impressive.
when I see like people posting pictures, family vacation or activities, and their kids are wearing Thunder Radio shirts. Or
a lot of them.
Yeah, I love that.
We were at Senior Sunset a couple weeks ago, right before graduation. So many Thunder Radio shirts out there. So many. I see them in Walmarts and just Thunder Radio shirts everywhere. I love that.
Same.
You guys are awesome.
I need to come up, after these are gone, I need to come up with something different. I do a lot of black, red, white, gray.
Yeah, you want to do something like, it just kind of hits our color scheme.
I know. I just.
We got a lot of school colors.
Maybe like maybe like a hunter green or.
Oh, well, we're going way out there, huh?
I don't like neon a whole lot. Probably not going to do like neon colors.
Neon colors.
No.
People be covered in cicadas.
When Josh was using that jackhammer yesterday, I don't know if it's the sound, because we've talked about lawnmowers and stuff like that.
Weeders, they love them.
Well, yesterday one flew and landed on the tip of my finger, and it didn't hurt me. It didn't bite or nothing. It just it grabbed a hold of me.
It attacked me. I was like, Holly, it's fine. So I thought something had happened with the jackhammer. I thought she had been hurt.
He's hammering, and I'm flailing.
And she starts flailing and running the other way. I'm like, oh, whoa, what happened?
Did a rock?
Did something fly out here? Yeah. No, it's
It
cicada.
was a bug. It was an
Cicada.
icky bug.
Cicada got her. It's the same person who used to play with bugs.
I loved bugs. I loved reptiles and amphibians, all of them. I wasn't scared to grab a hold of a frog, but now I'm like, oh, get that frog away from me.
She's gotten far more girly the older she's gotten.
And I'm like, oh, be careful now. Be careful. I see my kids doing things that I know I did.
Yeah.
But it terrifies me, because I'm like, they're going to get hurt. Like, I used to ride my bike all over the place.
Miles.
My mom wouldn't even know where I was. I would just take off and go, explore new roads. And
yes, I did the same thing growing up where we live now, where I grew up. It's a 3-mile loop.
Yeah.
To go around the block out where we live.
Yeah.
Like, it's 3 miles. And I drove that or biked that every day in summer break. Like, sometimes multiple times a day because
Yeah.
I wanted to do something. So it'd be 90 degrees, and there I went out biking that as a 11, 12,
Yeah.
13-year-old kid. And now our kids drive, and I still wouldn't let them take their bikes around.
I know. The boy one's getting ready to be 19, and if he was like, "Hey, I'm going to take a bike ride," and I'll be like, "Wait, you need to take somebody with you." And
Yeah. You got a helmet? I never wore a helmet, by the way. There was no helmets worn.
no,
Probably not safe, but like the girl one,
we
if she tried
survived.
to take off like that, I'd be like, no, you're gonna have
I
people
wouldn't
with
let
you.
her. I wouldn't let her go.
Wouldn't let her go. They get very upset when we go like to the beach or something, because if the girl one wants to go somewhere, we make the boy one go with her.
Right.
She has to have buddy.
If at night they want to go crab hunting, she wants to go crab hunting.
He's got to go.
I'm like, no, you have to take
But
your
then he's
brother.
like, he'll go to the car, and I'm like, okay. He's like, what? Somebody don't have to go with me? I'm like,
He'll be
"No,
like,
no,
I'm
no."
gonna walk down to the car and grab my headphones.
I'm like, not a lot of people
All right,
kidnapping
buddy.
19-year-old boys. You'll be fine.
Well, I don't know. I'm just the older I get, the softer I get. I used to be hard.
My bill. Kevin said, I like the logo that's in the corner of this page. It should go on the front and the Thunder Radio on the back. I think he's talking about the morning show logo. I don't know if we got a high def logo of that enough to put on a shirt. Like, you notice it's very small up there.
I don't even know what you're talking.
The Thunder Radio, the caricature drawing of you and I
On a shirt?
on a shirt.
Nobody wants my face on a shirt.
Well, it's just a caricature drawing.
Eh,
I'm sure we could put that on the front of a shirt.
No. I don't know. Nothing with.
Morning show gear. We'll sell it. Thunderwear.
We don't have a morning show shirt.
We don't.
We just have Thunder Radio shirts.
We'll just put a bell on the front. Ring my bell.
Yeah.
I like the idea of just the radio station logo on the front of the shirt. We've only done that once. We didn't even put the logo, really. Just kind of put the frequencies there. I just like the idea of just the Thunder Radio on the front of the shirt.
I'll talk to our design department and see what we can come up with.
Simplicity. Last time
I'm the design department.
Last time I came up with the shirt, we got in trouble. It was the Warren County shirt.
Raised a lot of money for charity, though.
We did. Congratulations to Grady, winner on Name That Tune. We got other games coming up. Stupid Silly Stat in a minute. Don't forget Prater's Barbecue. Charlie Davidson open mic night on Saturday night. And tonight is Lady Raider basketball auction. You can go. Dinner and auction starting at 7 o'clock tonight at Prater's Barbecue. Lunch today at 11, $9.99. Meeting 2, 620 Woodbury Highway. It's Prater's Barbecue.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio has a news update for you. It is brought to you by Spring Street Market.
I'm gonna go fix that.
For everybody that just saw Holly's body language, she forgot to put deodorant on today. We can't do team shirts. That's too expensive because then you got to split them up. I'll get a discount when you do bulk. If you do Team Holly, Team Josh, you don't get the discount. I'm still cheap. Yeah, she just leaves every break. She's got an excuse or reason. I got to find a measuring tape. I need to put on deodorant. She's always got something to do during the breaks. So I don't know why so many people are Team Holly. I'm clearly the only one who works the whole damn show. Reminder, Bonnaroo tickets are on sale. We've got a new allocation of those. Yesterday they reached out. We talked about that earlier in the show. It's a girl thing. Gotcha. Gotcha. This is riveting stuff without anybody to talk to. I'll just stop sending you guys invitations and I could put you in the I could put you in the video feed. I don't know how I'd be able to hear you though, with the radio board the way it is. Everybody's complaining that you just get up and leave.
I had to go. When I have some of the spray deodorant with me.
That's useless for men, by the way.
Anyway, it's like a little travel size.
Yeah.
And I did like that. Sprayed it on the shirt instead of on my.
Nice, Holly. Nice.
I was trying to make sure you didn't see like white.
Wow. Let's see here. Leanne, send me a DM about those Bonner tickets. Oh, I'm gonna forget. You can't really do it during the show, but I'll do it.
She needs codes.
Yeah, she wanted a link and a code, and I just can't do it this particular time.
She just needs one code.
She just said send me a link to the tickets. I'm assuming she needs a code and the purchase link. I got about 50 emails last night I got to deal with later. People really want them tickets now.
I'm sending Leanne her code right
No,
now.
well, there you go, Leanne. Just taken care of.
I'm gonna send you the code first.
You got to use the link that we send you or it won't work.
Hang on, I'm about to send you the link.
Shannon said Facebook watchers are heading up there. It's time for intervention. She's got a bottle hidden somewhere. Telltale sign. She keeps leaving in the middle of something.
I can't sit still.
This is the worst job for her. She doesn't like talking and she can't be still. This requires being
Drilling
still.
that coping down yesterday, that's more something I would like to do. That was
Fist bump. JC said my son is fist bumping you. Josh, not Holly. Somebody's team Josh, because the son probably realizes somebody's sitting there doing their job and somebody keeps leaving. And he appreciates that. I notice a lot of the kids tend to flock towards me because they know. It's my screen name, Little Kid Lover. What's that? So people know exactly where I stand. What's that? Michael Scott setting up his dating profile. What's my screen name? Little Kid Lover. And people know exactly where I stand.
slouching again.
Temperature update when we come back.
I did not know that people didn't.
What?
I had no idea that people didn't like the woo on Rocky Top. No.
I told her.
You've never told me that. I want to do a poll.
That's what she said.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Happy Friday to you, everybody. Got a whole hour left of the morning show. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. M-Sculpt Neo treatments can really get that body cut up how you want. In-office treatments, no surgery required. You can spot reduce fat as much as 30% in the treated area. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's drvanwinkle.com. We got to go see him soon. We're working on our morning show live on location with him at his new place. So I'm looking forward to that. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Now, we got jokes and games and temperature updates here. I'll do a temperature update while you find the joke, because I'm sure you're not prepared. I'll go ahead and do that. It's 61 degrees. We were at like 53 when we started, so we're warming up quickly. Today it's going to be 82, sunny skies. We got a few clouds out there right now, but it's going to clear out. We're going to see mostly sunny skies. 64 overnight tonight, so not near as cool overnight tonight as we have been the last couple of nights. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. BOGOs this week at Wisteria Hill. Buy one, get one half off. There are a few restrictions on that. Learn more over on their Facebook page, Wisteria Hill Boutique, or better yet, go by and see them. 205 South Woodland Street. Always a good deal at Wisteria Hill. 205 South Woodland Street. All right, Holly.
Knock, knock.
Who is there, Holly?
Bird.
Bird who?
Let me do it. This is
Did
word.
you mess up the joke?
No, they wrote it. They wrote it wrong. Let me change their joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Birds.
Birds who?
No, birds don't, but owls do. It didn't make sense. Bird do. Bird who? Bird who? Like, it would have to be plural. That's probably not my... That joke of the day is probably not my best work.
Pre-reading them would be beneficial.
I just read it.
Let's just move on.
And now it's time for stupid
professionals.
silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid, silly stat. Revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. So here's the deal. You buy a set of tires, a set of 4 tires, and have them installed. You're going to be immediately entered to win a 65-inch Roku TV. They're having a good tire sale right now at Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. That's 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, right in front of College Street Elementary. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. The best part about dealing with Freedom Automotive, these guys are locally owned and operated. The owners, the technicians, they go eat at the same restaurants as you. Their kids play on the same ball team. They're going to the same churches. They know you. They know your family. You know them. They're going to go the extra mile to make sure you're taken care of at Freedom Automotive. What? You need a pen?
Yeah. I gave Josh the universal sign for writing utensil.
Well, it's just an odd time for this. We're playing games and she needs a pen.
Are you want me to read the stat? Or are you playing the music? Or
We've already done all of that.
17%.
I've already played the intro. I did the read for Freedom Automotive, and then I look up for the stat, and Holly goes, I need a pen.
17% of people have not done this since high school. What is it?
17% of people have not done this since high school. 728-1320. Can I have my pen back?
Golly, you act like you don't have a whole jar.
Some of those don't work.
Of
This
pens.
one works.
Yeah, take it back. Lord of mercy. 17% of people have not done this since high school. What is it?
I got 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park. If you can give me the right answer, 728-1320. Morning show.
Go to their class reunion.
Not it.
17%.
This is more of an everyday kind of sort of thing. Not really an everyday thing, but this is more of a class reunions every 5 to 10 years. This is not something you would do every 5 to 10 years.
You're saying this is something that you could do.
You could do anytime.
Any given
You
day.
could do it any given day.
17% of people have not done this since high school. What is it?
Laura says dance. Dance. That's wrong.
That's sad.
You should dance. Christy says looked at their yearbook.
That's a good guess. 17% of people have not done this since high school. What is it?
728-1320 to take your guesses. We've had dance or go to the class reunion. Not it on the class reunion. Not it on dancing. Or not it looking at the yearbook. Kevin says use deodorant. They don't use it in high school. You go walking through the halls. The girl one had told me, she said, you know, when I just getting in the building here, I get out, my hair feels oily. Something about the air in here.
Yeah.
I think it's just all these teen hormones just in the air. And so I had to go up there for a Fundies meeting or something around the middle of the day, class change, and I'm walking through and I'm like, she is right. My skin feels oily. I started getting acne just walking through the hall. And came back. 728-1320. 17% of people have not done this since high school. Morning show.
Read a book.
Read a book
That's
is a great
guess. Not
but
right.
Not it. I wrote down read guess.
The girl one told her coach yesterday that she had spent some time. They asked why she stayed up so late. She said, I was reading a book. And her coach said, I just can't imagine you reading a book. She laughed. She laughed and was like, I just can't see it.
Well.
And the girl one was like, okay.
Morning show.
Is it Run?
Run. It is Run. What's your name?
Gavin.
Gavin. Good job.
Gavin.
Have you graduated yet, Gavin?
No.
Turn that radio down a little bit. When's the last time you read a book?
Ran.
Well, I'm sorry. When's the last time you ran?
Not too long ago, actually. A couple weeks ago.
All right. Well, come on by. I got 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park for you. You can pick up here.
All right. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Run. The answer is run. 17% of people have not ran since high school. Now, Holly here has ran. She just doesn't want to have done that.
I have here on my notes, Josh is going to say something about me and running.
Congratulations.
I knew it was coming.
Wow. Boy, you know me.
I'm just saying, get
You
some new
read
material.
me like a book.
Just get some new material.
How many miles do you think you've ran since high school? 4?
7.
7, okay.
I did
Total.
because I did that 5K that one time.
You didn't run it?
I thought it don't matter if you run, walk it.
No.
Everybody says it's fine.
You've probably walked way more than 7 miles. I mean, how many miles have you ran since high school? I feel like my answer of 4 is accurate.
Not somewhere around there, give or take.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
So in the last 21 years, Holly's ran 5 miles. She just hates it.
Maybe more than that now that I think about it. It may be 7, and my run walk is more like 15. I don't know. It's not a lot. I hates it. I don't like doing it. I hate it.
I hates it real bad, boss. I don't like it.
I don't.
She don't want to do it.
When I pass somebody when I'm driving in my car in the air conditioning, sitting, relaxing, and I see somebody running, I'm like, wow, they chose to do that. Nobody's forcing them. They're doing that because they want to. I want to honk my horn at them. They're like, good job. Mm-hmm. Every time I see somebody running, because I'm like, you just do it. Because I don't want to.
Jessica said over 3,000 miles, but not since high school, just in the last 10. So in the last 10 years, 3,000 miles for Jessica over here on the camera. She's commenting. Solid work, Jessica.
That makes my number seem very small.
Which means she runs your number daily, pretty much.
Golly.
Not daily, but pretty
That's
easily.
a lot. That's a lot. I don't know. It's not my thing. I don't enjoy it. I don't get a runner's high. I've tried.
She doesn't get the runner's high.
I don't know.
She doesn't get the workout high.
I get done. I feel sick to my stomach. I'm just like waiting for the high. Never comes for me. I feel bad. I want to cry when I'm done running. Sometimes I want to cry while I'm running. If I was
I've tried to talk Holly into just walking. I said, just walk. Just walk. And
I walk everywhere. I walk a lot.
At a brisk pace for 30 straight minutes, not walk from here to your office. And then eventually maybe you'll get impatient with that and you'll start jogging a little. Maybe. That's how I started back in my fatter days. I couldn't run because I was too fat.
Josh wants his wife to be a runner.
No, I don't.
He wants somebody
I don't
to
even
look
run,
at, he
I don't
wants
even run
somebody
much
to
anymore.
look at me and say, she's a runner, and it shows.
And it shows.
No one's ever going to say that about me. No one's ever going to look at me and be like, I bet she does 5Ks.
They're going to look at her and be like, I bet she squats a lot.
No, they probably think she needs to squat some more. Just imagine what she could look like if she would exercise. That's what Josh thinks.
I don't think that.
He looks at me and thinks, man, she's got potential.
I don't think that. I've never said that.
I just don't. I like yoga.
She does like yoga. But she won't do yoga like at home. Like you can do home yoga, but she won't do that.
I don't like doing it. I like going.
She wants to do it out in public where she doesn't like to go.
I like being in the.
I hate public, but I'm going to go to public.
I like being
yoga.
in the room with all the mirrors, so I can watch my form and I can compare myself to the other. Like competition.
Shannon says the way this country's headed, we probably all need to get into running and swimming. Never know when we need to cross the border. I guarantee it's going to be harder for us to cross one than it is for people to cross ours. Dana said, just work on that jackhammer, Holly.
Well,
that was quite that. When we get the pool done, you can swim. That'd be good exercise.
I'll swim, sure.
Swim exercising?
Swimming, that
low
would
impact is probably what Holly needs.
That would not feel like exercise. That would feel fun.
Yeah. You could swim some laps.
Yeah, that would be fun. I would probably be more likely to throw some dive rings down there and swim and get those for about 30 minutes than I would like just swimming laps trying to time myself. I would need to make a game out of it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like the for a long time when I ran. I knew she was going to do this. I should have wrote it. Holly's going to make fun of me for saying this. See, it says it right there. When I did the fun was to try to beat your last pace. So you're trying to be faster each time. That was the fun for me. I don't run much anymore.
No, you had a game where you would try to reach a spot before a car passed you, right?
No.
Like you would say, okay, there's a tree. I'm going to try.
I never, ever have said that out loud or told anyone that or done it. That must be your boyfriend. I don't know. That's nothing that's ever crossed my mind.
Somebody told me that. I thought it was you.
No,
you're the only.
No, I don't.
Maybe it was Granddad.
And I don't run a lot of competitive races. I've only ran like 3. I did one half marathon and a couple of 5Ks. I did enjoy the not letting anybody pass me thing. I'm like, I'm not letting anybody pass me. And I like to count the people I passed. That was a fun little thing. So there's little games you can play.
Oh. How can you play a game and have any fun when you're so miserable?
It passes the time. Like for that, like a half marathon, you're out there a couple hours. It's got to pass the time.
When I don't know, I'll be a fourth of a mile in thinking, I hope I'm about to the finish line because this is rough. I could, if I took off down the road, I could probably run for a fourth of a mile before I had to stop. And if I had to take off quick, like in a sprint, like someone was chasing me, I would pull something. I would pull a muscle.
You don't have any.
Or I would pull a tendon. Some ligaments would snap. I don't know.
Dr. Carmine, one thing I'll never be addicted to, running. There for a long time, I had to go. I don't more weight room now, and I don't like that as much, but I do enjoy it. I need it. It's what happens. I've got to have something to kill the stress. If I don't go do something, I will kill somebody. So I've got to burn through some stress. Lifting weights is hard though. It's hard on the joints.
I feel like when I'm stressed, I clean.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just built different.
All right. Common John Brewing Company at 210 Woodbury Highway, Woodbury in Manchester, is open for breakfast this morning starting at 8 a.m. They'll be open tomorrow starting at 8 as well. Beer ain't the only thing they're brewing down there. They got coffee at Common John Brewing Company. Try a breakfast burrito, pizzas, hot dogs, and just all kinds of family fun. It's a family-friendly atmosphere at Common John Brewing Company. They got some games down there, some good places to sit outside. Just enjoy yourself. Common John Brewing Company. Online at commonjohnbc.com. 210 Woodbury Highway. Common John Brewing Company. Florida Man Friday. When we come back, don't go nowhere. Morning show's here till 8:30.
Let's twist again, like we did last.
At my age, it's all about staying active. I know a few people that are good at running that mouth.
Say it again.
I know a few people are good at running that mouth.
Who said that?
Shannon. Let's see, 30.
I love when my hair smells clean.
Minute 15, minute 45, 2:15, 3:30. Florida Man when we come back. Florida Man Friday.
Does the girl one have cheer practice today?
I don't know. She's up already. So probably. Because she hearted my text at 6:57. So I would say she does.
Goodness gracious. Great ball of fire.
Oh, that seems like an early alarm. There's something confusing about what I need to send you Bonner ticket codes. Like, I put on there, email here, send your mailing address, so we can confirm local residency, and I just get emails from people that just say Bonner tickets. That's all it says. I caught that hat. Lightning fast reflex. Do you see that? Sit up, Holly.
Thank you.
Says Nikki.
Thank you.
Look at all us hanging out, looking at our phones.
You're right. That's rude.
Yeah, we're supposed to be doing the show. That concrete dried my hands out. That's what happened.
You want some lotion?
Yeah. Holly will never just feel like running.
Who just feels like running?
Kevin said Holly in her Forrest Gump voice, I just felt like running. I'm like, she's never going to feel like running. She has never looked at me and been like, let's go for a run.
Why do I sound like Forrest Gump, though?
Y'all see all that blood?
I noticed it after I had my...
It really came out. You got kind of a Florida panhandle thing going on here.
I don't know what it is.
What you really want is more of a Savannah accent. Kind of like molasses, just sort of spilling out of your mouth. We can sit here and do office quotes all day.
You like the smell of that?
How girly do I look putting on lotion here?
It is eucalyptus spearmint. It's supposed to be like relieve stress smell.
Oh.
So sometimes I squirt it.
I just go work out. This replaced my workout.
I also have the spray.
They're making fun of your voice now. Golly! Thank you.
I'm turning into my Meemaw. She'll say, I declare. So I feel like that's next on the... I'm just starting to pick up. It's weird when you get older and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm my mom. But then when you hit an age when you're like, oh my God, I'm my Meemaw.
She tells stories like her mom. Oh my gosh. It's Laura 2.0. And then the girl one does the same thing. Shannon says, Holly got the gout.
Shannon pays attention.
They pay attention to the show. Probably too much. Like, y'all probably shouldn't take us too serious. We might just be making something up.
I'm not making anything. You may.
No, I don't make up anything. My stats are
About
100%.
50% of people.
I said I feel like. I didn't say that was the case. I said I feel like 50% of people could not sing a verse of Rocky Top to me. What?
My mom sent me that quote from the movie Life when he's sitting out there, when Martin Lawrence is sitting out there, and he said, he shakes that guy's hand, Jingling. He said, "You got soft hands like a lady."
She said that yesterday on here when I was talking about we were talking about my feet.
That's a funny movie.
That is a funny movie. Have the kids seen that?
I don't know.
I don't know if they've seen that. They may need to watch that. We failed at making our kids watch decent cinema.
No. I think I've done a good job at it.
You think so? Let's get Bad Boys dialed up here.
They've seen all the Adam Sandlers.
Solid. All right, we got the Bad Boys theme ready to go. Florida Man Friday. Something about a woman half bear, half cat. What the heck is that? Nice. Wild as a mink, but sweet as soda pop. I still dream about that, don't you know?
I wonder if Hattie sings The Who.
Woo?
Woo!
The Who is a whole different band.
I wonder if Hattie sings the Woo.
Josh, make sure to use some sugar scrub and your hands will be back to lady hands in no time.
Who said that?
Nikki. Hattie said no, he does not. He does not sing that.
Okay. I'm going to pay attention from
So
now
he just
on
sits
to
there
see-
and is like,
Does he sing at all, or does he just listen?
I don't know.
To the whole song, or you just leave out the woo?
I'm sure he just leaves out the woo. Is what he means. And now you can go in there and not sing the song. I sing the verses and I don't sing the chorus. Just to show everybody I'm superior. I'm like, y'all know this part? And they don't. They don't know it. If I was the coach of Tennessee football, those players would be required to sing that word for word before they got a football helmet to practice with. Of course, you can't do that now. They'll just leave and go to another school.
Act now and protect your possessions.
Enjoy the morning show with Josh and Holly on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Just find Thunder Radio on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube to watch the show.
Back on the morning show, Josh and Holly here until 8:30 today, 6:30 till 8:30. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, Josh.
It is Friday, and that means Florida Man Friday. What have we got, Holly?
Florida man found with drugs after getting lost in the woods and calling for deputies to help.
Was it Kane Brown? Was he got lost on his own property? Kane Brown did?
Yeah, but I mean, I think it was a big piece of land.
It was like 25 acres.
Back
to this guy.
Deputies with the Suwannee County Sheriff's Office said Robert Lombardi, age 43, called for help on Saturday morning because he was lost in a wooded area.
I'm lost. I can't find my mommy and my daddy.
A bunch of law enforcement and wildlife commission folks were out there looking for him. They found him within an hour and brought him back to the boat ramps. He was excited to be found, but his joy did not last long because when they located him, he had an active arrest warrant. While they were searching him, they found marijuana. Oh, I guess it was just a little bit of marijuana.
Yeah. It's Florida, isn't it? I mean,
it was a small amount of marijuana.
It's medicinal down there. I got glaucoma. He did have a warrant, though.
Oh, also meth.
Oh, okay. That's the Florida man I know. Oh, also meth.
I was like, this doesn't seem right.
Dr. Carmine says, bro, just bring up your Google Maps and find a way out. Right. Keep walking in one direction or the other.
You're going to come out somewhere. What was he doing in the woods?
What are you doing out there?
Just walking around?
You do a lot of crazy things on meth.
Was he picking meth?
He was methed up. You walk out there on meth and you can't remember how to get back.
This one's kind of crazy. Florida man, age 30, sets himself on fire inside of a Publix. Customers who witnessed the horrific scene rushed to try and snuff out the flames. The man was taken to
he had one of them e-cigs.
Nearby.
The battery blew up in his pocket.
We're laughing because that happened.
We know somebody who that happened to. And he was just standing in the Walgreens looking for burn cream with a huge hole in the side of his pants.
I guess he didn't know it had happened. He thought someone threw a firecracker his direction.
So he just stood there on fire for a while.
All right, moving on.
The Publix thing. So I
He doesn't say why he did it.
Well, you ride the school bus and you learn a lot. And I remember being on the school bus probably in like 5th or 6th grade. And there was this kid who had ridden the bus every year. You know, he was like a senior in high school and he was still on the bus.
Okay.
And he would put lighter fluid all over his arm and light his arm on fire.
Oh.
And then play this little game of, it doesn't hurt. As long as I put it out before the fluid burns out.
Yikes.
And the bus driver's like, what's that smell?
It's this kid's arm hair.
His arm hair singed off. She's like, what's that smell back there? He did it the whole bus ride.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm like, that's the kind of stuff you learn on the bus. Life lessons.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Florida man bites a bar manager's finger over an incident about a dog. So this
things people do over the yesterday, the lady that shot up McDonald's because she didn't get her hash browns. And then today somebody's bitten somebody's finger about an argument over a dog.
Kenneth Davis, age 27, was taken to jail when a group of friends he was with became unruly when they were told they couldn't bring a dog into the Undertow Beach bar. That's when deputies said Davis lunged forward and bit at the manager's finger.
Like a dog.
The manager defended himself and punched Davis in the face.
That's kind of when you just kind of want somebody to do something dumb.
Yeah.
All right. Fine. Bite at me.
A brawl between Davis's group and the bar staff broke out. That would be cool to see. The incident was caught on video. The fight was broken up when law enforcement arrived. The bar manager did not want to file battery charges.
Not quite a roadhouse situation here, but
bite me?
Yeah, bite it. Even bite at me. My nice tooth touched me. People are so entitled and spoiled. I don't get to bring my dog in, I'm gonna bite you. Like,
I know. It's
entitled and spoiled.
Ugh. Florida man accused of stealing 150 gallons of used cooking oil from restaurants.
I've heard a story of this before, I think, down there. They use it for something. What was it?
Great drop in there.
Not the best.
They're just going to steal it because they didn't want to use it for something. They just wanted it.
Holly.
2 South Florida men were arrested, accused of stealing 150 gallons of used cooking oil from 2 restaurants. It was something that was well planned, police spokesperson told
the news.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So state law regulates how restaurants must dispose of the used cooking oil. Some restaurants used a cooking oil in a tank, like they have a tank outside.
Yeah.
And a third party company comes and picks that tank up. I apparently these two, for whatever reason, they intercepted the tank before the company could come in.
What is the value of taking the cooking oil?
They
what do they do with
may
it?
use it just
to cook?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't say. I don't know why. For some reason, the rest of the story won't load.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's like my phone just.
Yeah, I offered to buy her a new phone a while back. I'm never getting her a new one because I offered.
It's either you do it now or you never do it at all.
Because I don't want to deal with Verizon again. I was going to deal with Verizon and offered. I said, "You need a new phone for work?" She said, "No, mine's fine." I said, "Holly, you've been complaining about your phone for a while," and she said, "No, this is fine." And then like the next day, she's like, "This phone's getting worse."
He wanted to buy me a new phone at Christmas when he's saying, "Hey, we got a budget, Holly. We got a stick thing. You know, we got to be very particular about how much we spend. It's Christmas."
None of that's happened.
And I was like, "I don't need a phone, Josh. I'm good. Mine will suffice for now. I was not about to hear, I just bought you a new phone and here you are buying Christmas presents."
I would have expected you would have bought Christmas presents. It's fine.
He's awful. Florida man accused of stealing pallets from Publix to then sell them to farmers.
Okay. Quite a little business plan he's got there.
That's a little turd head activity, stealing. Florida man was arrested earlier this month after he stole some pallets from Publix to sell to local farmers. The police department said that when the men spotted the officers, they immediately stopped loading the pallets, got into the truck, and drove off.
Oh, we're done.
Officers initiated a traffic stop because the truck didn't have a license plate.
If you're going to be a thief and steal things, it would be wise to not have a way to easily be stopped. Like your blinker doesn't work, your brake lights are out, or you don't have a license plate.
So he told the officers he was taking these to fix them. I'm going to take these. He's 19-year-old. I'm going to take these and fix them.
Fix them.
Then he later admitted he was taking them to sell. He sells them for $25 and $80 each.
For pallets?
To farmers.
That's what people pay for these things? Just a bunch of old wood?
Well, that's weird because in the next sentence it said that he sold them for $2.50 to $3.
That sounds more like it.
Yeah,
I don't know where the $80 came from.
It says the report said 34 pallets were stolen and valued between $25 and $80 each.
No, I don't know nothing about it.
But then the next sentence says he sold the pallets to farmers.
Well, maybe they're valued by the company at that much, but he's selling them for $3. I don't know.
Anyway, that's all I got.
That's for Florida Man Friday.
I've got another Florida man, but I'm saving him for Wednesday's Worst Criminal next.
Next week?
Yeah.
All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show continues. We're past the top of the hour. That means it's time for Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team, over 60 years of experience getting you in the right lending product. They can help first-time home buyers. They can get you pre-qualified if you need help with that. So you have all the buying power. They can help you with a cash-out refinance. They know exactly what you need, or they can help guide you in the right direction. They're not going to sell you. They're going to listen to what you're wanting to do and help guide you in the right place. That's New Haven Mortgage in downtown Manchester and online at newhavenmtg.com. All right, we're a little behind on where we need to be today. We got birthdays that we're supposed to do like 4 minutes ago. So we're going to do those next on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Don't go anywhere. We're here until 8:30.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But
See, we can cut that out right there. Make that spot a little bit faster. Birthdays. All right, let's see what birthdays we got today.
Did you talk to the boy one yesterday after he got off work?
I didn't get off till like 8.
Yeah, I didn't talk to him.
I looked to see like 7:30. I was gonna call him, but he was still there, so I didn't call him. So I don't know how his day went. It's his first time closing.
Oh, he closed?
Yeah. He's not up yet this morning. I guess he is because he responded. He's not looked at my stuff yet.
Gracie's at College Street. She must be dropping her sister off at
like ESP or something.
Yeah.
Whatever she's doing. Okay. Oh my gosh. My muscles are very sore. My back hurts. Stupid jackhammer.
We got a lot done yesterday on the pool.
We did. A lot of progress. And now it's going to rain and ruin it all. And I can do some of the plumbing. I know I can, but the pool guy don't trust me. So he's like, don't touch it until I come back. I'm like, I can do that. Don't touch it, please. Like he wouldn't even let me go cut the coping yesterday by myself. The first 2 times, he finally let me after that. I was like, I know how to cut. Because the first time I cut, it was a little bit off, and it's because he measured wrong. He may say I cut it wrong, but he measured wrong. Hmm.
Hi, I'm Ray Martin from Martin's Pharmacy, hometown pharmacy. All of our pharmacies have many specialized areas.
You ready for birthdays? You got some celebrities today?
Products like
You even looked them up?
Yes.
Patients have special
Birthday time this morning on the morning show. Sorry we're a little late getting to birthdays, but better late than never. Call in your birthdays. Today's a big day. It's Friday, and that means we'll be drawing for our daily slice of pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Baker, and Gift Shop, and we also do our grand prize drawing. We draw for a cake from the Food Lion amongst all of our birthday people from throughout the week. So get those birthdays turned in today. We also want your anniversaries because at the end of the day, we'll draw for a Designer's Choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot amongst all of our anniversaries all week long. But you can't win if you're not in. 728-1320. Tiffany will be drawing and reading the winners this afternoon at 4:30 during her show, Connecting Coffee County. All right, drum roll, please. Clay Reidner is 18 on this May 31st. And Layla Cooley has a birthday today. Happy birthday to all those folks. All right, Holly.
I want to try something different.
Uh-oh.
I want to try to give hints and you guess the celebrity based on my hint.
This is bad for a game for me to play because I don't know a lot of the celebrities.
Easy
anyway.
one first. We got an easy one. Go ahead. Make my day, punk.
Clint Eastwood.
Yes.
I got one. How old is he now?
94.
Okay.
So happy birthday to Clint Eastwood. All right, this is the actor that played Penguin in the newest Batman.
I don't know his name.
All right, that's Colin Farrell.
Okay, very good. See, I don't know celebrities. If you said the one, I would have said Danny DeVito.
Then I win.
It's not a game where you can win. Holly can't win at the other game, so she makes new ones up.
I won Tuesday on Name That, 2 Reals and a Fake.
Finally, I won 6 weeks in a row, and I didn't even write it.
4.
I didn't even write it. It was Trey's fault this time. All right, that does it for birthdays. You can call in your birthdays throughout the day. We draw this afternoon at 4:30 for our prizes. Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage, newhavenmtg.com, NMLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR.
Dr. Carmine says we need to invest in a Sutro pool monitoring unit. I don't know what that is, but I'm about to Google it.
I'm Googling it.
I'm Googling it. You don't know how to spell it.
Pool.
What is this? Looks like it's too expensive for me to invest in. You know why it's too expensive for me to invest in? Because Holly wants
something that I did.
Because Holly wants these expensive tanning ledge chairs, and I did not realize what those cost.
That's nice.
What does it do?
It monitors your water, I think. Like you just leave it. Like you leave it in the water.
Oh, okay. It tells you what your stuff is. I can just use a test strip. I can get 20 of those for like $3.
He is so cheap.
We got the what's it called? We're doing the ultraviolet system. So I'm told that basically you don't have to do nothing. So we'll see.
I wish I had a way to put that video of Josh using that jackhammer in slow motion where his cheeks were just bouncing. I wish I had a way to share that.
You share that, I'm going to share a video of your cheeks bouncing. Just saying. I'm sure it was not very flattering. Kevin said Josh is tighter than bark on a tree. Glenn says in today's world it's better to save than be homeless. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you. And that's what I'm afraid of, being homeless. So I'm like, well, save money. Golly. I'm a little tired this morning. You doing swap shop? Because I did swap shop yesterday.
I don't care. I didn't say there was a time. I didn't say it had to be redeemed by the end of the day. So.
You didn't say not. So. And then I worked that jackhammer yesterday. I was retired.
Yeah.
Brian said Holly's so impressed with Josh's jackhammering skills. She hasn't called him buddy all day.
I got mad jackhammering skills. Duh. Napoleon Dynamite.
That's pretty good.
Your dinner, Tina.
That's such a good movie. That scene of him dancing, it may be the funniest thing. I'm going to do the weather when I come back. Okay?
Go for it.
It's going to be a pretty short segment because we ran over earlier, so a little short here.
Perfect. Perfect.
We never found a measuring tape, did we?
These guys treat you right every time, and I got a great value on my trade. Al White Ford Lincoln in Manchester really cares about our community and our athletics.
It's cloudier out than they said it's going to be. I was promised sunny and 82 today. That's not what I'm getting. Hello, Holly.
What?
I'm just talking over here.
I scroll across this video. It shows you how to tie fishing hooks on your line. It was just kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's cloudy out. They promised sunny skies today. Mostly sunny, few clouds. Right now it's cloudy. Mostly cloudy tonight. I hope the clouds haven't moved in early. Postseason since 1993, finishing in the TSSAA State Final Four. More sports at Thunder1320.com.
Local news, sports, and community events are available 24/7 at Thunder1320.com.
Morning show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage, continues. Let's get you a weather forecast. National Weather Service tells me it's going to be sunny and 82 today, but it is cloudy outside the Thunder Studios right now. Hopefully that clears out and we have a beautiful day ahead. Mostly sunny skies, high of 82, but not right now. Clouds do move in tonight for sure. A low of 64. Rain tomorrow. 50% chance of showers. Could see a thunderstorm. High of around 78 to 80. 63 Saturday night. And then Sunday, a 60% chance of rain. High of around 80. Monday, Tuesday, looks like about a 40% chance of showers. Will be in the mid-80s. Weather forecast brought to you by Patton Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants, mosquitoes taking over your backyard. Call Tyler Patton today. Let him take care of that for you. No contract obligations. He is licensed, bonded, insured. He is affordable. So put out the Pat signal and get some help with those pests. 931-247-0781. 931-247-0781 for Patton Pest Control. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, Josh.
Final segment of the week here. And then we're wrapping things up. We'll be back on Monday. A full week ahead next week. Brr.
That next week's going to be
maybe this
tough.
Year, instead of, because every year we take about 3 weeks off in the summer. Maybe instead of doing 3 weeks off, we do 2, but we take like 4 or 5 weeks of 4-day weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or we do a 3-day weekend for 3 or 4 weeks. Then take a couple of weeks, so the same amount of days, we just spread it out a little bit. And then, Holly, that is inappropriate. We spread it out a little bit, and that's how we'll handle our days off this summer. How about that?
Yeah, that's something we can discuss.
You don't want to do that?
I don't know yet. That's not a decision I want to make.
When she says that's something we can discuss, she means no.
I just mean let's put a pin in it.
Maybe let's get off the radio with our friends and we'll discuss it later.
Yeah, I almost shot coffee out of my nose.
We've worked in about 4 office references today. We don't do that often, but we've worked in several office references.
I don't know that it will probably be fine to do several weeks of 4-day weeks. Probably.
Would you take off Mondays or Fridays? I say Mondays.
Probably is what we should do. Now, the thought of having 3 straight weeks off of the morning show, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little greedy, but that sure sounds nice. When folks see me at games and stuff, and they're like, "I don't know how you do it. I don't know when you sleep." It's that 3 weeks in the summer.
Yeah, that's a recovery.
Like a hibernation period. Yeah,
I still gotta get up and come to work.
I still get up, and I do work from the house.
Dana said, but after 3 weeks off, there is that dread of coming back, and there is. And I'm now that the videos, that's what I guess bothers me so much. Now that the videos have become so well watched, I mean, we got.
You're not wanting to stop them.
I don't want to stop them and stop the momentum. I mean, Facebook's actually starting to send us money. They like us so much.
It's not a lot.
No, y'all ain't getting rich. We're not viral yet. But, I don't want to stop that momentum of maybe we could do like a one show a week update or something on video only.
What if we didn't do back-to-back weeks? What if we did a week here?
No.
Worked, did a week there.
If I'm going to take off, we're going to take them off.
That was a hard no. You weren't even, that wasn't up for discussion later at all.
Let's wait till our friends leave and we'll discuss it. Because it's the same answer. It's just more blunt. She means no.
I don't mean no. I just mean
I've known her long enough.
I don't mean no.
Dana said you guys could do the morning show from the backyard pool progress. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we could do a video, Facebook only show, maybe once during those couple of weeks, once a week, just to
not 2.5 hours.
We're not on 2.5 hours now.
Not 2 hours.
Yeah, maybe just an hour show.
Yeah, I could probably, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes.
15 minutes.
Because there would be no commercials.
Yeah. Well, there's no commercials now. We still talk through them.
Not really.
Holly doesn't. She gets up and leaves. So what we'll do is we'll take a break. Holly will jump up and run and go get in the pool that's not done. And you're going to love it. It's going to be a big patch of dirt we'll be broadcasting from. Welcome to our patch of dirt. Dr. Carmene's pushing TikTok Live. That's a thing now, TikTok Live.
Maybe we should try that.
We could try that. We've not done that yet. For whatever reason, it's not. So that the software that we use for our cameras, the Carmene Family Dental cameras, so people who watch the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, it's not offering TikTok to me. It has started offering Instagram Live, but it has a lot of processes to it. See, this the way this is set up, I go in, I click the platforms that I want to go live on, and then I click go live, and then it puts me on all those platforms. Like I put a little title in for each one, and that's it. But for Instagram, it's like, oh yeah, you got to go to Instagram and do that manually.
Yeah.
And it wants their videos vertical, and everything else wants them horizontal. YouTube, Facebook, they want horizontal videos.
We need another phone, another account.
Yeah, you must have run them twice. That seems that's a lot of work, and then I don't want to do it. I'm out. Well, we'll let you guys know what we decide, but there will be a summer vacation coming. But I don't want to lose the video momentum that we have. And here's the deal: if that pool don't get done, I may not take a summer break.
I will. I'm still taking a break. I work very hard.
She does not. She does not. Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Cash out refinance. Great way to take advantage of the equity that you built up in your home. Use that money for projects around the house. Learn more at newhavenmtg.com. They're right here in Manchester. New Haven Mortgage. NMLS 1477317.
Calling all homeowners. If you're looking to breathe new life into your budget, New Haven Mortgage is here for you. We specialize in refinancing.
Dana said, definitely take the break when your pool's done. I'm about it. I would like to try TikTok Live. I wish I knew how to do it. A lot of things I need to learn how to do. And I get busy doing the tedious daily crap.
He watches Facebook Reels.
Every now and then I want to take a break. Did you put 2 tickets out for Gavin?
2 tickets to Paradise.
To Beachman Park, actually. Did you set Gavin out some tickets?
No. Did he win the
2
stat?
tickets. Yes,
okay.
Stat.
I'll do that right now.
Two tickets to Beach Bend Park. Fun for the whole family. Glenn said, be careful if Holly takes off. She'll end up with Kate taking her spot when time to come back.
She can have it.
Kate takes too many vacations. She's been in Florida for like 2 weeks. I feel like. Just based on her Instagram stories. She's not been around here in a while. How many breaks has Holly left for? Yeah, I said it before I even looked up and saw Kevin's comment here. How many breaks has she left for?
We're literally done with the show.
3 years ago, I was running 850 miles. I did not run 850 miles right now. Oh, 4 years ago today, I was working on this deck.
Yeah, I saw that.
Still got that shirt.
Can I borrow your pen, or do you have so much work to do I can't borrow it?
There you go.
Stop!
Good catch.
That was a bass throw, but it was a good catch.
It's fine. Things, I'm sure Kate's on a work trip. Yeah, I'm sure she's selling real estate down there at the beach. Convention. Have a good weekend, Kevin. Nikki said, no, Holly, you got 5 minutes left. You're not done.
Nikki, I'm done.
No, we got bird baths at the Mercantile Gift Shop.
I need a bird bath.
No.
I may go by Garrett's and Stone today and pick out a rock.
Yeah, do it. It's going to do it for us today. Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop got fried fish today for lunch and dinner. They have got their breakfast up and going. They start serving grab-and-go breakfast at 7 o'clock. They've got a picture of this. They got some awesome-looking biscuits, sausage biscuits, big old hash browns. They got the sausage links. It's all the good stuff over there at the Mercantile. Go grab and go some breakfast this morning. They're at 210 North Irwin Street. That's 210 North Irwin Street, right across from the Manchester Police Department. And it is Catfish Friday. F-R-Y-D-A-Y. See what I did there? Catfish Friday. How about that? That's at the Mercantile. Get on by and see them. They got stuff in their gift shop. It's something we don't talk about enough. They got bird baths. They got yard art or garden art over there at the Mercantile. So stop on by and see them. Y'all have a good weekend. If you missed the show today, catch replays on Apple or Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Join our tens of subscribers. You can also rewatch the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube anytime. We'll be back on Monday. Holly, good week.
Thanks.
Solid work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Swap Chop is coming up next at 9 o'clock. It's Under the Roof with Jim and Rob. 10 o'clock is Rick and Bubba. 12 o'clock, Stan Bongino. 3 o'clock is Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany, and the Braves will lose tonight at 6. So be sure to tune in for that. They are terrible. They're just awful. More news and sports, thunder1320.com, and on the Manchester Go smartphone app.